Welcome back to another video on Mac Gaming. Today I have some new footage that I just played Prisoner on. So this match was the literal first match that I played as Prisoner. So I was still experimenting with the buttons and how fast the transmission really is and how it works and all that. So this is a relatively small map, and later I will show you a match on Lakeside Village where it's a big map and we will see how the transmission loss compares. But for now I'm going to show you the hunter stuns with Prisoner. So after his first stun, it takes some time to charge up the next one, and while the hunter stays inside that blue area he can be stunned, but each of his stuns are shorter than the last one. So yeah, I just thought I would show you this stun because later on in that match I didn't really kite the hunter around. I was really just decoding, so I wanted to show you the stun on a hunter. And here the doctor got downed, so I went to rescue her even though she's a bot. So yeah, I rescued her before half and then I went back to decoding. I really wanted to experiment with how fast we could decode, and because of this transmission thing, decoding together might actually be a good idea because you can transmit the cipher decoding progress to the other cipher, but because you're decoding together, the decoding process should be quicker. And I don't really know if it's worth it, but I think decoding together under this circumstance it's okay. And yeah, after you finish the cipher that is linked, the connection is lost, and then you can link new ciphers together. So I was just experimenting to see if two ciphers that are linked but the prisoner isn't on, whether the connection would still be there and how much would be transmitted and all that, but I didn't get to really see it. But I would assume that if the prisoner didn't set up how large of a percentage is there, then it wouldn't be transmitted. So yeah, here my whole team is in the basement, so I went down to rescue them and I jumped over the bot hunter's head. So yeah, he didn't see me and I rescued them. And then we just continued to decode, and you know, as bots they really always miss calibrations, and I wanted to see if their missing calibrations would do anything to the transmission and all that. So as you can see, the hunter never actually disrupted my decoding, and I adjusted the percentage based on how much the ciphers have been decoded so that I can just prime both ciphers at the same time and I can run to the exit and see how this transmission is like. So as you can see, the exits can be decoded at the same time. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not because the hunter will go to one door or the other. So I guess if he goes to the other door, you can decode the other one for the other survivor and they can get out of that exit as well, but I'm not really sure if it's worth it. We'll have to test it out in other matches. So yeah, we got a tie in this match. And here is the second match. We are playing on Lakeside, which is a relatively large map, so I wanted to test out the connections on this map, and I connected the closest two ciphers together because I know that they are highlighted for the hunter to see, so that will bring the hunter away from me, which can be a selfish thing to do, but strategically that was what I was trying to do. And the hunter really did just go over to those two ciphers and caught the enchantress. So here I'm just decoding two ciphers at the same time, and I'm also really far away from the hunter, so I can just decode in peace, as the prisoner is more like a decoder and maybe a little of a kiter, but I think his main job is decode while linking two ciphers together. So linking a dangerous cipher with a less dangerous cipher and then completing the other cipher which is more dangerous. and it will decrease the chances of the hunter being able to catch you while you're decoding the dangerous one. So here I've linked the dangerous cipher in the middle here with the other one that the enchantress is doing over there in the corner, so I can transmit some of my decoding and we can finish the cipher quickly as well. And then here we finished this cipher in the middle, so I continue to transmit the rest of the two ciphers, which are really close together, and the enchantress was on the other one, so we can prime the last two ciphers while the hunter chases the embaumer and the prospector really far away from us. They're over at the shack, so here I'm just decoding and trying to link our decoding progress together so that by the time the hunter has placed someone on the chair, we can prime two ciphers at the same time. So as you can see, we primed that cipher, and this cipher is also primed, but because the hunter is holding down the teleport button, I didn't want him to know where I was at, so I stayed off the cipher until he teleported away. And I was kind of tricking the hunter into thinking that this cipher was blinking because of the cipher I linked together and not because someone was on the cipher. But anyway, I primed the cipher as the hunter was heading towards our cipher, and there would be way too many of us over there. So as you can see, the exits are linked, but I'm not sure that they're decoded at the same time. But anyway, we have already tested that out in our last match, and the three of us escaped. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know what you think about the prisoner. Subscribe to the channel if you want to, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!